So, everyone has their moment of weakness and like their moment of like not being them,
Yeah.
and it's just how you, I guess, how you like bounce out of it.
Yeah. And I think it's the whole like because it's this thing where it's like if someone does something that you wouldn't do, there's this trigger in your mind that looks at it as being wrong.
Mm.
And I'm like, it's not wrong, it's just different. And different doesn't mean wrong. And it's just like, that's the thing. I think so many people, if they see someone doing something that isn't what they would do, they just, this isn't the right thing. And I saw this thing ages ago, and I think it was over in maybe China or like Thailand or something. They have this festival and they eat dogs. And not my thing. I love dogs. But I look at that as like, that's their thing. They eat dogs. And this guy was posting about it, like this festival needs to get stopped, and like just putting up all this stuff about it. And he was like horrified because he's obviously a dog lover. And I looked at it and I go, but we're all good here eating like chickens and pigs and cows. And I'm like, that's an animal, man. Just because you have an emotional connection with your dog or a dog or all dogs, why does that make what they're doing wrong or right? And I look at that as like, that's their culture. That's what they do. Like, I don't go to farmers and go, you can't keep killing these chickens or cows or whatever. It's like, agree with it or not, it's like some people have different ways of living and being, and throwing all this stuff that you're wrong and I'm right is like, it's not, it's different, man.
Yeah,
and just because you don't agree with it doesn't mean you need to like jump down their throat or be aggressive towards them because of that.
I mean, I've been to China, and like, and when I went, I actually ate dog. I'm a massive dog. I've had dogs since I was a kid. But I'm
Shout
also
out Duke.
Yeah, my man. But at the same time, it's like I love deep diving into the cultures of the places that I visit, and I ate some wild stuff over there, like scorpion, grasshopper, silkworm. Fuck man, like we went to these markets, and like they've got like goats, cock and balls, like it's wild. But we went to a restaurant, and they farm, so they farm dogs there, so they don't. It's not like they're pulling a dog off the street and eating it. And don't get me wrong, it was very hard to like make that transition to like try a dog and like eat it without a negative sort of like view on it straight away. But like I gave it a crack, and I tried it, and same like mate, like pigs. How smart are pigs?
Yeah,
Like super intelligent. But we have them, with eggs, eggs and bacon. It's like no dramas. It's like, well, what's the difference?
it's not. No. It's just an emotional connection you have with that animal.